Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope you're doing well. Today's video is going to be about the time that I got driven home drunk by a redneck. I'm just going to get right into it. This happened when I was around 15, and my friend Dylan, he was kind of like a redneck, kind of like a suburban kid, you know. He got invited to a lot of different parties, a lot of different functions, and he would bring me along. Now, I wouldn't really know too many people at these parties, so it was kind of like, I don't know, it was still fun. Like, I still had a good time. People would talk to me, but like, you know, age being that I'm like 15, and most of these kids that would attend these parties are like 17, 18, it was kind of hard to mix, but we made it work. So this was one of those nights, and we were going out into the middle of fucking nowhere. Most of these parties happened in like just woods fucking randomly, dude. I don't even know if these were public properties, what have you, didn't give a fuck. All I knew is that there was gonna be beer, a Marlboro fucking Smooths, and I was game for it, dude. 15-year-old me loved them shit, so if they were there, I'm going for it. Dylan lives right next to me, so fucking one of these nights he hits me up on Snapchat like 1 in the fucking morning. He's like, yo, I'm gonna pull up to a function, like, do you want to come along? And I'm like, facts, I kind of want to come along because like I have nothing to do. It's Friday night, I don't have school the next day. It's like fucking, I can be hungover as much as I want to be. So he's like, bet, I'm gonna come through and pick you up. So he comes through and picks me up. It takes him like 2 seconds. I get up in his pickup truck. I don't even know what kind of truck he had. It was like this weird, like dark, like really dark purple, almost black. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know what the fuck he did to it, but it looked kind of sick, dude. For a pickup with that type of color, like he kind of pulled it off, so I had to give him respect. He didn't have this truck for too long though. I think he ended up wrecking it, but anyway. So we get out there. The drive's really not too eventful. It takes us like 30 minutes to get there, so fucking we're just driving, listening to fucking country and classic rock. You know, I'm still into that shit, but back in the day I was kind of not so much so it was kind of like whatever. I'm smoking my little Marlboro Smooths, just waiting to get to the party. The fucking road turns from like pavement to dirt really fucking quick, bro. Like, this shit's insane. Like, we were in the middle of, when I say the middle of nowhere, I really mean the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, if something happened, no one would find us. We fucking cut down this dirt road, and thank God this guy was driving a truck, so I was driving my little fucking car. I didn't even have a car at that time, actually. But if he was driving a car like mine now, that shit would have bottomed out. I probably would have had thousands of dollars worth of damage underneath the fucking thing. Like, it would have been done. That fucking truck's taking these goddamn, like, I don't even want to call them potholes, bro. They're just like sinkholes damn near. Like, it's just like Earth has been moved, right? So you're hoping to God you don't get stuck. So this guy's fucking gunning it through here like he knows the place, and he probably does because he's been here quite a bit. I haven't been so much so it was kind of an adventure, and I was having fun, laughing. It felt like I was on a fucking roller coaster how fast we were going, and we finally get to the camp spot, and we pull up, and at this time, you know, not too many people were there. Most of the people that were there, I really didn't fucking know. So I was kind of like, okay, this is going to be a little awkward for a little bit, but, you know, I'm going to try to make some fucking friends, because, you know, what else are you going to do at a party, bro? I'm going to get fucked up and have a good time. So I get out, I say hello to people, I'm introducing myself, and they're kind of brushing me off a little bit. They're being nice, though. They're like, oh, you know, why the fuck's there a 15-year-old kid here? Like, what the hell? Whatever. Like, you know, kid seems cool. At least that's why I think. That's, you know, I hope. So, fucking, I open up a couple beers and I start smoking, you know, my little Smooths, thinking I'm fucking cool, even though I'm giving myself fucking, I'm literally just making my lungs not developed, and probably I'm gonna get oxygen tank at like 80 because of that shit, but you know, whatever. I was doing my thing. I was talking to Dylan's sister, having a good time, and more people are showing up. And as more people are showing up, I'm kind of realizing, okay, you know, I don't really know too many people here. People are being nice, you know. They're asking me to bum cigarettes, though, which is fucking annoying because I'm 15. I don't really got money like that. But they're bumming ciggies, but people are being nice to me. They're kind of talking to me, so I'm like, whatever, like, fucking, you know, this kind of blows, but shit. You know, I'm getting drinks out of it, so it's a fair trade. I'm fucking taking Mike's Hards from people. I'm taking fucking Bud Lights, bro. I don't even know who brought this shit, but I'm fucking drinking it, dude. I'm getting my money's worth out of this. So, as people, like I said before, as people show up, I'm kind of getting nervous. You know, I don't really know too many people here. There's alcohol, but, like, I want someone to really kick it with besides Dylan's sister. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna hit up some people. So I hit up my friend Tyler. Tyler was a questionable character at this time, but ended up being a pretty bad person. However, at this time, you know, like I said, questionable, but still my friend. So I'm like, fuck it. Tyler's down to do some fucking rat shit like this at, like, 1 in the morning. Like, let's fucking go. So I text Tyler. I'm like, yo, like, I'm fucking blah, blah, blah with people, like, you know, I'm pretty sure your fucking brother knows, like, Dylan, like, come through. And it takes, like, 10-20 minutes. And I'm waiting, and eventually he hits me back with bet. So I'm like, okay, awesome. Like, I have a friend on the way, and he's, like, kind of lit at this point. So, you know, I'm excited to hang with the kid. He comes through, and it turns out that, you know, his brother was already invited by Dylan, like, to come through. So he's just like, you know, I'll come through and tag along. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm waiting a little bit. He eventually pulls up, and the fucking festivities really begin, dude. The fire is really starting to go, you know. They finally got that bitch started. They poured lighter fluid on it, but for some reason shit wasn't catching, like, as well. Like, it would go up, and then it would go down, go up again. I think it's because we like fucking tried this shit right after a rainstorm. We eventually got that shit going. And everybody's having a good time. People are throwing fucking firecrackers in the lake to like not catch fish, but to explode them. It was fucking disgusting, dude. One dude, like, I think he got like he got like this big ass trout or something, or I don't know what fucking fish it was. I think it might have already been dead. He threw a firecracker on it and exploded it. Exploded on some kid and he threw the fuck up. It was hilarious. I just remembered that now that I'm recalling the story. That's fucking funny. Oh my god. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. People were just fucking around with firecrackers, bro. They didn't fuck with me too much with it. They were just throwing it in the lake and shit, having a good time. And, you know, me and Tyler were drinking, like I said, hood rat shit. We're stealing fucking little cans here and there, and we're just getting fucked up. Dylan's sister, like, we're all playing music, just having a good time. And the night kind of starts to wind down. And I start to realize pretty quick that, like, oh shit, I need to ride home. And I realized pretty quickly that Dylan, my friend that I came with, who said he was going to give me a ride home, turns out wants to stay there because he got so fucked up. He was drinking like mad heavy. I'm pretty sure he got into liquor at one point. I don't know who the fuck brought that. I never got any, and I feel sad that I didn't, but hey, it is what it is. Fucking dude was fucked up. So I'm like, okay. I'm surveying the room a little bit. My friend Tyler, I think, was gonna stay there too because his brother wasn't driving home. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a ride home because like I'm not trying to stay out here. Dylan's truck isn't fucking big enough for like the two of us. Literally, it isn't. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. So I'm waiting it out. I'm seeing there's some people that are already leaving pretty early, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Like they were just drinking and they want to leave, but I'm like, you know, whatever. You know, I don't think too much of it, even though I should. And I'm surveying the room, and I see a guy named Brad, Dylan's friend. Brad, at this point, was a pretty solid guy. I don't know what happened with him. I didn't really have any beef with him, but like, shit just kind of soured mutually, I guess, through whatever fucking reason I never got filled in on. I think there was just a couple bad parties, people got too drunk and shit just went down. Anyway, fucking Brad's like, you know, oh, I'll take you home, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bet, like, Brad's gonna take me home sick. Like, he doesn't look that fucked up. Like, he's a big guy. Like, he can handle his shit. Like, you know, Brad's a homie. So, I'm waiting for Brad to, like, get situated. He's taking a couple other people home with him. So, I'm like, okay, bet. We all pile up into his truck. This truck has, like, a 4-person space. This truck did not have room. We all pile in, and we start down this road. And so far, so good. Like, you know, so far, I don't think that, like, Brad's fucked up. You know, I knew he drank a little bit, but, you know, he was doing good on this dirt road, especially with how fucked up it was, dude. At like 5 in the morning with how like still dark it was and shit, because it was like kind of fall. Like the way this guy was whipping, I'm surprised he didn't crash immediately, but he was sticking it, dude. Like he was going fast, but he was sticking to the road like nothing crazy. It's once we got on the highway that I started noticing that, hey, this highway's a 4-lane, 2 going, you know, one way, 2 going another, and this motherfucker's going across all 4 of them. Woo, woo, every, like, one side to the other side to the other side, you know what I mean? Like, this guy, it's like he's fucking surfing, bro. He's cruising on a longboard, but it's a fucking truck. And every time there would be headlights coming, you know, he'd get over to the right just in time, you know, fucking stick it. I mean, it wouldn't be just in time, you know, he had some leeway, but it was so fucked, dude. I was scared, dude. I was damn near about to cry, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I was fucking terrified. I thought I was gonna die here. I damn near thought about texting my mom, I love you, but I'm like, dude, nah. Like, fucking, I don't even put that in the air. So I was just like, okay, we fucking keep going. This guy's fucking doing his shit. Whipping, like, disgusting. Just, he should have gotten pulled over. I almost wish he did, but I was 15 at the time. I did not want to get in trouble for nothing. I was gonna run at that point. So he's going. He finally gets to some fucking person's house in a fuck off neighborhood. I don't know where. He drops them off and says see ya to them. You know, they're like, peace out. And then he finally starts going on the way to my house. And it's pretty much back roads at this point, you know. He's not on a highway anymore. He's not gonna be fucking doing that crazy ass shit. But he doesn't have as much leeway. And I don't know what the fuck clicked in this guy's brain, but on the back roads, he was like kind of decent with it. He was still going over the lines pretty badly, but it wasn't like anything like the fucking highway, bro. I don't know what the fuck. He finally pulls up to my house. I say, see ya, bro. He says, see ya, man. Like, have a good one. I'm like, yup, drive fucking safe. And I just get out, and I go into my house, and I just fucking, I literally go up to my room, collapse onto the ground. I literally kissed the fucking ground, bro. I'm not kidding you. I thought I was gonna fucking die that night. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this dude, and if it's anything, it's don't get in a fucking car with someone that's drinking. If you're gonna go somewhere that you're drinking, fucking get a ride home ahead of time that was somebody who's not drinking. Yeah, dude, just be fucking smart. Peace out.